Damn.
Damn. Okay, I
I
need to go
didn't know
grab the
that
shell.
was me. That was me. You'll be terrified right now.
I feel like giving Gwen godly powers would just go very wrong very quickly.
Gwen would just nuke the Earth.
So Gwen would
and
just
then
be
remake
Ashra.
it, and then do it again, and then remake it, and do it again, and again, and again, until I got bored of that. And then I'd probably end up making the Radiant Dawn world, I'm not lying.
Why
Day
would you birth
500
Micaiah
of
into this
Gwen
world?
is now to be Mother.
There be a Micaiah, probably, because she is hilariously incompetent.
I still can't decide which one of Micaiah or Corin annoys me more. It's a very close run thing, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl, how are you enjoying Legends?
I still have to fight Cleavor. Maybe I'll do that after stream.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that game's so fun.
It's so much fun just to like wander around it, you know?
Yeah. I hope I like find like a random shiny, like just not even looking. I feel like that'd be funny.
That would be nice. I had to hunt a shiny, and I got 2 hunted ones before a single random one.
I got a random Scroopy, and I have not bothered to shiny hunt because I am not interested in shiny hunting.
Also, I have a question. So like, I know I'm like at like still like kind of at the beginning of the game, but like, how are you supposed to catch fucking Alphamons? These bitches are like level 40.
With a lot of luck. There's one Alphamon which is in the second area that is just legitimately horrifying.
Like I tried to fight the fucking Rapidash, and then that's just at level 40, and it almost killed me.
Yeah. No, I almost died to an Alpha Floatzel.
Give me.
But no, you might as well just like avoid for now.
My only in that game remained to fall damage.
Yeah, most of mine are for fall damage. I still can't believe my first death in Legends was to fucking Paris. Like, Paris is a menace to society in this game. Have you met Paris yet, Cheryl?
Yeah, I've seen some Parises.
Wait, like Paris the Pokemon?
Yeah, like Paris.
I mean, Paris, France is also a menace to society, but... No, we mean the little crab thing.
No, because those things are like really aggressive for like no reason.
They're really aggressive and they poison you, so you take just a bunch of damage over time. And also they come in swarms. Hello, Sev. Zomba finally... Oh, thank God. I don't know. I want Zomba to lose because fuck you, Rob player, but if he wins, all of my complaints get validated. Now I can go, haha, Rob won a major.
Absolutely no one understood what the fuck you just said.
Yeah, probably not. Cheryl?
You went...
talking about Smash. I don't care what you're saying. I'm rooting for Rob because it's not Pithra.
I don't know, man. Like, look, Pithra's a menace to society, yes, but like, you fucking Rob.
They're both menaces to society, and they're both top 5 characters. They're also both, like, probably the 2 easiest top 5 characters. Rob for sure. So. Anyway, let's go start a chapter, I guess. At least we get the Grail Mercs. At least we don't have to deal with this stupid fucking Dawn Brigade for a chapter.
Oh wait, I have to be Ike.
Yeah, you're Ike.
Ina, how's Prince Krivnaga feeling?
Hello,
I
Cass.
can
How's it
hear
going?
Sword screaming right now.
Not good. He keeps staring into space. He won't say anything, and he hasn't touched a bite of his food.
Sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask him some questions, but it can wait.
Yeah, I don't particularly love Cosmos and Zomba, but one plays Rob and one doesn't, so... Oh, hi, Soren.
Soren.
EK, we're under attack. They've already surrounded us.
Oh, this was sudden.
What? That's impossible. You have like the best defense ever.
Don't we post guards or something? And I guess this time was excusable because we thought we were like the only people alive. How could they get this close without us seeing them?
Ligmasta.
I don't know. There was no sign or scent of their approach. I wonder if they simply materialized.
Ina, stay here. Protect Kurthnaga's tent at all costs.
Understood.
Everyone, watch the perimeter. There's a lot of them, but just focus on one enemy at a time.
Don't we post guards or anything?
Mia.
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
Check Ike's fucking weapon ranks. Right. I'm pretty sure you're promoted already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check his weapon ranks.
When the hell did he learn how to do axes?
I mean, promoted.
Huh, I did not notice. It has not mattered yet because I've just been clicking Ragnell over and over.
That sounds about right, but it is mildly relevant.
Alright. I guess we can give Mist a light tome.
Does she use those now?
She's a Valkyrie. Please tell me she's not stuck on stupid fucking swords.
I don't remember.
Okay, that was blinking. Okay, they're all blinking. Never mind. Well, she can't use L-Light. Oh my god, Mist! Why?
What happened to Mist?
She's locked to swords.
She's bad.
She can't use magic despite being a healer.
Florette was supposed to be a magic sword, and they never did.
Yeah, they
It
gave
made her
Mist like
bad.
a personal sword that was supposed to use her magic stat, but they fucked up the coding.
Why is this Mist's fault?
Because I
she's
don't know
bad.
exactly the name of the dev that fucked up the coding, so I'm gonna blame Mist.
Yeah.
Actually, let's blame Micaiah for it.
Yeah, fuck Micaiah.
Alright. This chapter does at least look like it'll play into my skill set somewhat. Hey Nyla, do you want to go here? And just chill there. Then EK, you can go here. And just mop the floor with this guy. Yeah, we've got the Grail Mercs, the Dawn Brigade, and then the assorted Alencia team. With just kind of all the rest.
We have to barn, they'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, this was fun. I have successfully blocked off the only 2 entrances to the camp.
A few of the bags are breakable.
Now you tell me. Okay, burst sandbag. Alright, Titania, you're gonna have to just stand here. And then... Oh yeah, I forgot we promoted Sora, and I was wondering who the hell this unit was. Oscar or... Oscar. Boyd is well past the point of having the levels for this. Okay, Rolf, you go here with Nyla. Soren, you go here with EK.
Sure.
Then Riss, just go back here. Miss is already there. Mia, I guess you can just chill here. Okay, we're good.
Does she have weapons?
What?
Wait, does she have no weapons?
I don't think she can hit anything right now. Although it is also entirely possible that I might have to trade Mist a sword for Mike.
Not Mist, Mia.
Mia.
Other one.
Oh, yo, the Cosmos took first set. Cosmos, please. Save us from the menace that is Rob Main number 846.
Rob Main 846, my beloved.
They're all the same player, really.
Yeah.
It's crazy that Zachary like doesn't use him as much.
Yeah, no, Zachary.
Oh,
Oh,
that that
fuck.
one tap. That's scary.
I don't have enough units for this. I guess I'll be throwing Boyd in after all.
Oh, wait, Cheryl, do the thing. Do the thing.
Have a weapon at
What?
least.
Say, do the Boyd voice.
The Boyd voice
What
was
the-
mine. You're thinking of Rolf.
Fuck, Cheryl, do the role voice anyways.
Ed boy. It is me.
Thank you.
I don't know. I think
was
Zachary
that Joker
tried
from
Sora, then he, like
High?
everyone else, realized Sora was bad, and now I think he just doesn't know what to do.
Well, no, like I mean, he won a major using like Sheik Joker.
True. His Sheik almost lost to some Ridley player.
Yeah, and then it 3-0'd Proto ban him. I'm just really depressed.
Right. I would play Sheik, but that seems like a lot of work. Why play Sheik when I can just play Isabel anyways?
Well, there's a lot of reasons, but
I
Such
played
as?
Isabel.
one's a good character.
Yeah, poor Sheik. I'm not being serious. I think Sheik is top tier.
But it would be funny if you thought otherwise.
Mm-hmm. You would arguably be in character if I thought otherwise.
Yeah, where's our certified Mia opinions?
So I'm assuming this is a route chapter, right, Jack?
Hmm?
This is a route chapter?
Probably says that some. It probably says that
I just could
somewhere,
not be
but
asked to
usually
figure
these
that out.
are. I remember.
Nyla is gonna just rip this entire side apart.
It's probably a route chapter because it has these generics in it.
Mm-hmm. Why are you getting Genshin ads? Ad block saves lives,
Okay.
literally.
What do you mean? Why are you getting Genshin ads? We've already decided that Genshin is base.
At least in the mind of Singrin and Sanaki.
Hello there, Pegasus Knight. How are you doing today?
Oh, fuck. Maybe I should have put Rolf over there. You're on your phone, Rip.
I'm all about Twitch.
I had to use that earlier when I was out for dinner, and I was like, you know what, DeBuzz is still in, I'll keep watching. And then DeBuzz lost 2 sets to the Pikmin, making his opponent's hitboxes bigger.
I don't know, man. Min does good against both the characters the last 2. I'm just saying. Well, interesting.
What if they use the warp staff? Also, yes, it's route. It says so on the side.
Okay, I just didn't check earlier. Okay, first off,
Mia, you always flaunt your skills at reading comprehension, but obviously you struggle a little bit with it.
okay, so Mia literally has no weapons.
We've made a poor decision. Does I have a crossbow? Or Boyd?
Try again.
Does Boyd have a crossbow?
Boyd is a fighter.
Do you have a crossbow at all? Yeah, they can use crossbows.
I don't know, this is the first time we fielded Boyd since I think actually Path of Radiance.
You know what? Fair enough. He does not appear to have a crossbow, though.
No. Rolf might. Or no, bows and crossbows are different things in this game, aren't they?
Rolf can still use them, so...
Like, knives and daggers being different in
difference
this
is-
game pisses me off, honestly. Alright, Soren. Give him the taste of the haunch crow.
By the power of Eternal Forest and Diamond.
Oh my god,
So
it worked. You procced
Soren.
Adept into Flare. Let's go, Soren. Nail that front flip.
Bro.
You can just do that now, apparently.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not as big of a fan of this Soren outfit as the classic. The classic Soren outfit. This just isn't your, like, this sort of tealy color isn't your color, Soren. Okay, I need to get Mia a sword. Here, you can have all of these swords. Ike's not fucking using them, he has Ragnell. Titania, throw your axe at this PK. Alright, so the success of this entire chapter hinges on Boyd's ability to tank things. What are the odds that works out?
I don't know. Seems pretty high to me.
I don't know, it could be fun. Let's try.
I mean, your healer has a horse. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I've got wrists down there, too. Hey, level up for Oscar. He's a lynx, pal. Oscar.
He is my
Flop.
He does have a link. Honestly, those stats are pretty high. You should check his if he's capped in anything, because that would be pretty much all of that.
Zomba swap to Link? Okay.
Legend, let's go!
Okay, yeah, his skill and speed are capped, so that explains it. Both people in chat just going, why would you ever switch off Rob? And they are correct. Alright, I think we're fine. I think we're fine for now. This entire thing relies on Boyd. He swapped off to Link and he's doing so much worse. I wonder if there's a reason for that.
Can't think of one. Let's go, Boyd.
Hey, nice dodge, Boyd.
Nice 7% crit. Holy shit, he gets doubled.
Well, he doesn't kill shit, so we
He
can make
gets
this work.
doubled.
He's probably better than fucking Nolan.
But he gets doubled. Holy shit.
Does get doubled. Besides playing Rob, switching to Link is the worst choice Zomba has made all tourney.
It's like he has a Roy. What do you...
It's funny how outside of Zachary, no Rob can play any other character competently. And before you bring up Waddy, he got like 65th here, so...
Well, he's our content creator. Just like Mars.
Mhm. Cosmos wins with Parade Neutral be off stage. Alright, the world's been saved for one more tournament.
Okay, I wouldn't say saved. That's an ageist, but...
Well, we've been saved from the robot revolution. Now we just have the boob revolution.
Boobs.
Boobs. Oh, fuck! Where did you come from? Damn it! Where the hell did you come from?
Oh, did you get pegged?
This is such a Mia moment. Wow.
It's a fog map. He was off screen. The peg, not Raphael.
Yeah, this map
We
is
lost?
A Pegasus Knight swooped in from off screen and killed Raphael. We are literally never going to get to Mutopia. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's your fault.
That one was not my fault. I had no way to predict that.
Yeah, can we get like a good Radiant Dawn player to take over? Yeah, it's not.
So true, Cheryl. What is it that Zelfie says? The consequences. They have action. They have. Wait, no. Consequence.
No.
They have.
The actions have consequences. Zelfie's just as guilty of that too. Like when he sends in a Polyrath and gets dunked on.
True.
Okay.
The actions of thinking I would do something smart, they have consequences.
No, it's always very funny watching Zelfie do free for alls.
True.
Actions have consequences.
Okay, Gwen, thank you for telling me which Twitter to link, so I stopped linking the one you retweet porn on. I didn't know you had a safe for work one.
What I have.
You're not a very safe for work person.
To be
so...
fair, I made. To be fair, I made it like
Glenn,
2
where's
weeks
the
ago.
porn?
I posted more than once with it, you know.
Cheryl, shut up.
Okay.
What?
Oh, okay, so first off, I am forced to bring Fiona.
Where's Meg?
Meg's on it. Meg is with the Dawn Brigade. Remember? Second off, I think I swap out Mia for Valuk here 100% of the time. And then probably also Boyd and Leth. Yeah, and that seems good. Seems like the most we can do with our 11 slots.
You can probably promote like Oscar or something if you go back and like bonus experience him a few roles, get some extra stats maybe.
Probably. Let's go do that. Hey guys, I know you're like surrounding us, but do you mind if I like do a thing quickly?
No.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Oh, Gatry's got like good caps too. Wow, you have so much bonus experience.
Alright, there we go. Luck defense res. HP strength luck.
And then promo games.
Dun 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 dun.
Yes.
Do. He's got a blue cape on his horse now. That's cool.
Oscar.
Oh, good.
Finn, would you say the best part about Radiant Dawn is that we've at least been using Oscar?
Mm-hmm.
He finally got a day in the sun.
Hell yeah. Go Oscar.
Alright, who else is like close to promoting? We promoted Soren last time.
Gatry, I think?
This last time. Yeah, Gatry.
Gatry has a couple caps at least.
Oh yeah, Gatry's cap strength and speed, hilariously.
That sounds about right.
That feeling when all the knights in this game are just fast as fuck for some reason.
Yeah. I think
Nice
your Gatry
magic
kind of
level
just
up.
got blessed in that regard, but you know.
You know. And then Meg just does that all the time. That's Meg's whole thing. She's just too fast. Fastest character in the game, Meg.
For no reason. Literally why? Why would you want her to have that much speed? She can't double anything at cap.
You know what? Meg's just... You just don't understand the true workings of this game like I do, you know? If you did, you would use Meg and not complain about it.
No, I will complain about Meg. I've used her.
Yeah, but clearly your Meg just isn't as good.
Your Meg is not so skilled.
Yeah, you just need to get better, you know? So you can actually use Meg to her full potential. Do-do-do-do. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Nice +4 magic
Marshall
for some
Gatry?
reason.
Because
Alright.
fuck you, that's why.
Who else can we promote? Riss is promoted. Rolf's promoted. Leth does not promote. Valug does not promote.
Well, Luke does not promote.
We have enough that we could reasonably just do this.
You could do that. Do you want to do that?
Sure. Just in
Alright,
case we
doing
end up
this.
having to bring Boyd in somewhere.
Alright. Remember, you do have another party that this is shared with, so save a little bit at least.
We have 30,000 left.
Yeah, that'll be more than enough, I'm sure. Oh yeah, make sure Mia has weapons.
Yeah, I'll just trade all of Ike's like leftover weapons to Mia. I'll give Oscar like a javelin.
Mm.
I think I probably won't bring Raphael into this chapter. He's not forced. And I don't want to deal with Pegasus Knights coming out of nowhere and wrecking his shit. When I can't actually
enough.
see them.
Storybook Brawl is broken right now, I guess.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this and laugh at it.
Laugh at what? Yeah, no, it makes it easier. We just haven't really been abusing it. Mostly because we've had no bonus XP for half the game. Like, part 3 really starves you on both gold and bonus XP.
More so gold.
More so gold. How's it going, TG? No, it turns out I will be going to Grand Slam after all, so... Oh my god, Boyd. Can you please just... I don't know, this is fine. Boyd's like very much a backup unit in case Leth turns out to be a bad idea. I was, but... It turns out that... Last time I went to PCCG and it finished an hour after singles started, but that was also when I made it to the finals, so I was just like... I'll just do all of Grand Slam, then I'll go... Then I'll just probably stop registering unless I can register at the door on a moment's notice.
Honestly, Boy's kind of broken right now. I'd say just bring him. He's got good stats.
Yeah, I'll bring him over Leth, probably. I already have a partner, sorry. 96 asked me to team last night. Okay. Here. Have
Okay, you
all
have
of
an
these
angel
swords.
Does anyone on your team want an angel robe?
I think we're fine. Oscar needs... Oh, Oscar has javelins. Okay, we're fine. Ike missed. Nyla, Titania, Soren, Gatry, Oscar, Rolf, Briss, Fiona, Leth, Valug. Sorry, Leth. Throw Void in. Void, I mean.
Hmm.
All right. Nyla. Don't Lagoos have better vision in fog maps, or am I just making that up?
Depends on the type.
Cats probably do. It seems like a very cat type thing.
Remember which of the Hawks had the gimmick in Path of Radiance, but one of Janov and Olki did.
Yeah, Janov I think Janov's the eyes one because Loki has really pointy ears. Okay, no, Nyla definitely also has it, even though she's only got one eye.
She's also like Wolf Queen, you know?
Yeah, speaking of one eye, I need to start watching Arc 5 again.
So true. I don't remember where you left off. It's been a bit.
I'll check after stream since I'm on the old computer and I can just like look on all the episode links I've clicked.
Mm-hmm.
I got distracted by Leg.
Leg.
Leg is a very good game.
So, very good game.
I'm glad Cheryl can actually play it now.
Yeah, it's really good.
Right, which starter did you end up? Oh, you picked Cynical. I want to see
Yeah.
the photo.
Cynical's base.
I will say, I think Hisui and Samurott looked a lot better when I just saw the photo compared to it in animation. There's also the fact that its nose is bright red. It has a clown nose for some reason.
Wait, what do you have against clowns?
Well, I don't have anything against
Yeah.
Gwen.
Yeah.
You have a lot of things against me, and we both know it.
We
It's
have a
mostly
very
the fact that
interesting
you're a woman.
relationship.
What does that even mean?
It means Gwen retweets porn and I don't like it.
And get over it.
Honestly, I don't know. It's not all the time.
Yeah, Cheryl, you scroll through her feed often?
I mean, I get her stuff in my timeline. Yes,
Yeah, you like that?
sometimes.
That is a strong admission.
Yo, that's so cool. I don't even care if this is like half wordy. That's so good. Holy shit. And that's about half of my retweets.
I think the worst,
Usually
like,
it's a lot more
looking
than
at
half.
art on Twitter experience is when I see like a cool piece and then I see their profile and they're doing NFTs and I'm just like, well, time to right click this and not retweet it. Like, why? The fact that there are some legitimately good artists that are doing NFTs just blows my mind. Like, why can't you all be stupid monkey people? That would make it so much easier to, you know, just block off of you. Instead, I have to take the time to right-click your art. Okay, so what are the odds Rolf just dies in one hit to any random Pegasus Knight? Probably should have bought math. I don't know. Gay tree.
Gay.
Gay tree. Oh my god, is that a unit that Ike won't, like, be in one round?
What? Oh, probably.
That's unheard of.
This is what you need the axe rank for. This is what you need the axe rank for, Mia.
Hello, Sabbath. How's it going? We're on definitely only attempt 1 of this chapter. Definitely.
Definitely only attempt 1.
Okay, yeah. But when are we having a brawl tournament? We need brawl in our lives.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Cheryl can back me up on this. Brawl is sweet.
Brawl is based.
Based on what?
Fiction, facts, and your mama.
Hello, Pegasus Knight. Thank you for attacking Volug and not missed. Do you know what this reminds me of, Gwen, chapter-wise? This reminds me of the boat chapter from Sacred Stones. Gwen's not here, is she?
I kind of don't agree with that assessment.
It's a very, like, basic level
it does
assessment.
kind
Just
of
fog
make
plus
sense.
flying units while you're stuck in an enclosed space.
It's a very, very basic level assessment, but I don't fully agree with.
Alright, I'm just waiting for, like, Rolf to get his shit kicked in by a Pegasus Knight I can't see. Alright, other phase. Right. Oh, I forgot Ina's on this chapter. Ooh, oh. Okay, no, that's just a reinforcement. I thought for a second the fucking Black Knight was warping in or something. Yeah, my parents' dog nearly escaped today.
Huh?
Well, sometimes my parents will just put the dog on her leash and let her entire to a tree out front or something, and she can just sit out front and, you know, bask in the sun, because our backyard doesn't get any sun. So she tried to do that today, but the dog ran away before she put the lead on. Yo! Holy shit, is that Aether?
Aether moment?
Oh my god, we finally procced Aether. Let's go! First Aether Radiant Dawn.
How
We almost made it
likely
through the game without proccing a single Aether, and that would be tragic.
How likely are you to proc Aether?
I do not know. I will check the... I can check... Do they list formulas in this game? No. No, they cannot. No, they... No,
I
they
believe
cannot.
it's skill percent. I believe it's skill percent or something.
It can't be, because then
It
we'd have
might
a
be skill
32%
divided by
chance to
2.
proc Aether on every hit.
It might be skill divided by 2. I'm not sure.
There's no way it's just purely skill. That would be obscene. But no, so my mom went
You
to
want
put
me
the
to
leash
look
on the
up
dog
the
so she could
formula
go
for you?
outside. And the dog ran out the door and into our neighbor's driveway.
The dog sounds based.
the dog is not very bright, as most dogs are.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs are kind of stupid. Case in point, Zelfie's dogs.
No, they're just annoying.
They're annoying and stupid, apparently.
Understandable.
Well, Zelfie thinks they're stupid. Everyone
Okay,
else
yeah,
just
it
seems
is.
to think they're annoying.
Okay, yeah, it's half still.
Okay, so there's a 16% chance to proc Aether with every attack.
Pretty much.
Wait, 16%?
1/6.
Yes.
How do we never get it
6.
I
then?
don't know.
You just got the skill. This is later first chapter. Ike has had the skill.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh
Mia,
shit,
why
it's
do you
only
always
Vanguard?
lie?
That would explain it.
Yeah.
I thought he just had Aether this whole time and we were getting unlucky. Can you reach? Soren, can you, like, push Rolf?
No.
Showing your old buddy. I reminded you of a cartoon called Two Stupid Dogs. What was it about?
What do you think it's about?
I was being facetious. It's clearly about two stupid dogs.
I don't know. I can never tell.
Apparently a lot of people can't. I'm not sure what that says about me. Yo, let's go, Rolf. But no, I have never met an intelligent dog.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Like my parents' dog, if you so she runs to the door barking if anyone says hello or knocks on the door, which includes people setting things down on like the table that just happens to sound like a knock, or people saying hello on the TV, or people knocking on like other items, or just people going down the stairs too loudly. Anything that even remotely sounds like someone's at the door, and she'll go running to the door barking at it.
That's pretty funny.
It's a mix of funny and annoying, depending on how often it happens. Although I will admit, sometimes I do intentionally yell hello just to send her to the door, just to irritate my mom. Rolf has higher strength than Fiona? Sounds about right. Fiona's promoted at this point, too. We promoted Fiona. All 5 of your cats come running anytime someone says the words who or dinner. That is very cute.
Thank you, Fiona. Very cool.
Was worth a shot. Was worth looking at.
Hopefully
She's
she
gonna be
doesn't
the
get
one to
one
get owned
rounded
by
by
the
a
copyright.
Pegasus Knight. Yeah.
They're smart enough to know when the word food is said on TV or IRL, though. Well, that's a step up from my parents' dog. No, my cousin, my younger cousin, got a dog recently, and in dramatic fashion, when the dog doesn't want to go out to, like, do her business, my dog will yell, or my cousin will yell, "What is wrong with you?"
That's actually that's pretty fucking funny.
Because she's a child, and that's what she does. She's very dramatic, it's great.
We should ask animals more often what's wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe they'll tell us.
Maybe.
You know, like, Shaggy would be like, "Gee, Scoob, you're looking kind of down." Scooby would be like, "Oh, Raggy, life is fucking horrible."
They're gonna make a reboot that's just edgy and live action and misses the point of the original series, Shaggy.
Instead of asking animals what's wrong with them, we need to ask Cheryl what the fuck is wrong with her.
But Raggy.
Stop.
Are you not a fan of this impression?
No. I don't like it.
It's Scooby-Doo.
So says their dad asks the cats what's wrong with them when they act starving and don't eat. Oh, there's the Falconite. Hey, Fiona, do you want to live, please? Okay, Fiona lives getting doubled. This is progress. Because she will be getting doubled. My parents both... You know the voice everyone talks to animals in. That super high-pitched voice everyone talks to young, like, babies and animals in for some reason. My parents both do that to varying degrees.
Is that how they also talk about the truckers?
No, that would actually be hilarious.
Oh, you know the whale trucker. Oh, you mad?
It's funny, because, like, I mentioned this to my mom, but she'll go from being like, oh, you can't tar everyone with the same brush, there's a bunch of people there who are, like, perfectly fine, to laughing along when I make jokes about it during dinner. On the same day.
That's really based.
Yeah, I mentioned that a governor of, I think it's fucking North Dakota, or whatever irrelevant-ass state you guys have, besides all the other ones.
Probably South Dakota. She's kind of insane.
It was a woman, so,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
like,
South Dakota.
oh,
She's
we need
amazing.
to, we need to take in all the refugees from the Canadian trucker crisis. They're being persecuted.
Did you see the, Candace Owens said that?
Refugee.
Yeah, suddenly,
Man.
now that they're all white and conservative, they're perfectly fine taking in immigrants.
I'm dying here.
Candace Owens was like, we need to invade Canada because they're oppressing their people or whatever.
I did
It's really
mention that
funny.
to my mom, and, like, there's a very tiny point there in that Trudeau had no reasons to enact an Emergencies Act. He didn't even use it for anything. Like, he literally just had to give the cops a swift kick in the ass so they would get their job done.
The only issue is, like, what is it better to, like, just freeze their assets, or is it better to actually, like, send in the cops? Because I don't know.
I know,
It's
they
true.
sent in the cops just to clear it up.
Wow. So here, you guys see this? Miami saying cops are based. We need cops to do good things.
Have you ever heard the expression "the enemy of my enemy is my friend"?
Wow. Hear that? Mia saying that cops are her friend.
Cops are my friend when they're getting rid of neo-Nazis, and at no other time.
Someone Mia just saying cops are my friend.
Someone's gonna
Clip
cut.
just
Somebody's
that.
gonna cut
Use it out
that
of context.
specifically for that.
Someone clip that and send it to me to use out of context. I'm too lazy to do that.
Please don't. You guys are my friends, chat.
I don't know. They said enemies of my.
Yeah, all I heard was cops are my friend.
Look, I just want the neo-Nazis to stop, parading around the streets, threatening to shoot healthcare workers on site. You know?
I don't know. I think you said cops are your friend.
I think you're hallucinating.
Wow, now I'm getting gaslit by the cop lover.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind just dumping all of our fucking neo-Nazi truckers onto America. That gets them out of our country.
It would
guys-
only be it would be a
They'd
tiny
fit
drop
right
in
in
the
down
bucket.
there, especially in fucking South Dakota.
No one lives there.
Exactly. It's just a big empty land. They can honk their horns in peace. You just don't let them out there ever. You just keep them
You
penned
ever
up in there.
realize that there's a state called Montana?
Yeah,
Hannah,
I
Montana?
actually do realize that often.
And I'm just like, Montana.
Yeah, like Hannah, Montana. I'm assuming it wasn't named after Hannah Montana, but that would be very funny, wouldn't it?
It
It
was
would be very funny.
I think there was a reason why she named herself Montana, but I don't remember.
I always assumed it was just because it rhymed.
Maybe.
I think Adept just
That
gives
seems like a
you a
pretty
second,
safe
like it makes you
assumption,
double effectively.
It gives an additional attack. It's not that it's doubled. It's just
Okay.
additional, including like rolls and crap.
Soren procs it a lot, so. But no, I think my favorite in heavy air quotes part was the part where Elon Musk declared that Trudeau was worse than Hitler for telling conservatives to stop waving Nazi flags around.
Did he really do that?
He really did. He posted a meme that was like, "What's the difference between Trudeau and Hitler? Hitler had a budget." So he not only was he comparing them, he was positively comparing Hitler to Trudeau.
That's kind of funny.
It would be hilarious if it weren't also real, you know?
Yes.
I don't know. Elon Musk seems like a parody of a rich person you'd find in like a kid's TV show, except he's real
Yeah.
and really pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
When the government freezes my assets, so I say that Hitler.
Stop freezing your ass.
When
I saw an
when
argument
I
today
shut down an
by-
entire city.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I shut down an entire city, so I say that I'm being treated like the Jews.
Mm-hmm.
Me one.
Me when they treat me, a white person, like indigenous people by, stopping us from protesting after 3 weeks. Like, if you get escorted peacefully off after 3 weeks and you are like, you can't do this to me, this is like...
Oh yeah, I forgot that I also made your just
Yeah.
have that clip play in your head over and over and over again.
I had an Avatar moment. And I've never seen that show. It's literally just because of Finn.
You should watch it on Netflix. It's so good.
God, watch it. What? It's so good.
Is it? I'll probably pirate it. I don't have Netflix.
It's no, it's actually no, it's really good. It's probably like the best like kids like show made for kids that's actually not a
Okay.
kids show that I've seen.
God damn it. I'm not watching
Thank you,
SpongeBob.
Fiona,
I'm too
very
old for it.
You're not too fucking old for SpongeBob. I swear to God, you would find. Well, maybe you wouldn't find it as funny, but it's funny.
More importantly, doesn't SpongeBob have like 1,000 seasons or 1,000 episodes or whatever?
I never see you have to watch all of them.
I'm assuming the quality takes a nosedive at some point, as tends to happen with long-running shows.
Yes.
Interesting. Like it goes down for a while, but
It's like a roller
gone
coaster.
up.
You never know what quality you're gonna get.
It's like a roller coaster. After partaking in it, you'll want to vomit.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
This accurately described my opinion on SpongeBob, yes.
You know, I used to be good with roller coasters, but then I started getting really motion sick as like a teenager, so
This is so sad.
yeah. I also got quite a kick out of explaining to both my parents that the government of Bangladesh reportedly funded part of the.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. I don't know if it was like directly Bangladesh or if it was like the. Well, I don't. And it was weird.
I'm sure it wasn't like the actual government of Bangladesh.
Yeah, but it was funny.
It was funny. And also, Ted Cruz was caught funding it, so.
Ted Cruz would absolutely fund Nazis, I agree.
Yeah. And then Candace Owens has come in and said, "Oh, we need to invade Canada to rescue those poor, helpless
Wait,
neo-Nazis."
Let me read the tweet out specifically because it's really funny. Stop talking about Russia. Send American troops to Canada to deal with the tyrannical reign of Justin Trudeau Castro. He has funded
Justin
the
Trudeau Castro.
himself
That's a
dictator
new one.
and is waging war on innocent Canadian protesters and those who have supported them financially.
He's literally not. Like, the one incidence of injury was somebody throwing themselves at a horse while recording it to make it look like they got injured.
That is.
I don't know. This entire thing has just made me want to move out of Canada, but the country border is even worse.
Yeah, exactly.
We all need to pack up and
You
move to,
mean
like, New
Greenland?
Zealand.
I don't like Kiwis.
Oh, wait, what if we like live near the birds, the key? Oh my God, that'd be so cute. I love those things.
They are very cute. Cheryl, do you know what a kakapo is?
Oh yeah, they're those very rare parrots.
Yeah, they're the flightless parrots, and they're also very sweet.
Shoutouts to Nyla for being as broken now as she was in part 1.
Yeah, Nyla has kept up with the curve very well.
Literal same stats from enemies to her.
Oh my God. So Mia, so the governor of South Dakota recently made a law that was basically it was just an anti-trans bill, and a reporter asked her why she thinks that 90% of LGBT youth in South Dakota are diagnosed with anxiety or depression, and she said, "I don't know. That makes me sad, and we should figure it out."
When the actions have consequences to them. I don't know. I could never live in a country with like anti-trans laws. That's just not cool.
Yeah, you would live in whatever bigotry Canada has instead.
My part of Canada, for the record, my city, like my area, has seen 0 of these fuckers in them at all. Literally no. Literally none.
Based.
So my area of Canada is fine. We just need that to become an independent country. Just the entire Vancouver area plus the island.
British Columbia.
Alright, guys, if we were to all move to like a specific country, which country would it be?
It would be like, okay, well, we would obviously make our own country, but okay, well, we need to talk through this first. Hot or cold? Do we have a preference? I hate the cold.
That is true. I'm so sick of living in the Northeast. I'm gonna keep it above. I hate cold and blasting winds.
Yeah, I prefer cold to hot as long as it's not raining, but I can live with hot as long as it
we
doesn't
can't
get,
we can't move to the Caribbean. What,
I know.
like, where in the Caribbean would I not get hate crimed?
I think literally only Panama.
All right, wait. What's the climate in New Zealand? Well, let's move back to over there.
Yeah, first off, we have to rule out all the countries where any number of us could get hate crimed in.
So like
So the Netherlands,
90%.
So I
No, the Netherlands is fucking disgusting weather-wise.
Yeah.
Go to the Netherlands. I don't care if it's disgusting weather-wise. We ruled out everything else.
Okay, now let's go through the list. All of North America is fine, but we don't want to live in Canada or the U.S. Most of South America is probably fine.
Like you're
Most of it is
fine.
absolutely not fine.
Well,
I
South
wouldn't
America's
say
more
that.
I don't know. It's hard. In South America, most. Oh, yo, Aether, let's go. Most South
Ephraim
American
moment number
countries at
2.
least have like legalities and protections. So there's that.
Mia finna suggest Brazil.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't suggest Brazil. I'd suggest
What
like
is it that the kids say? Come to Brazil.
you are going to Brazil.
You're going to Brazil.
We can rule. We'll have to rule out like all of Africa except South Africa, unfortunately. So yeah, first we gotta scratch those off. Tack, are you a hot or a
what
cold
about
person?
Fiji? We'll be like, we are going to Fiji.
I prefer warm, but honestly, I could literally survive anything.
So mostly warm.
What about
yes.
thoughts on Guam?
What?
Thoughts on Guam?
Isn't that the U.S. military base?
Well, it's a U.S. territory technically,
Okay.
but they have no political rights as all of the U.S. territories do.
So it's a U.S. colony.
Well, yes. Oh my fucking god! Funniest story ever. So this U.S. Congressperson was like, he was like I don't know if I would say testifying. He was doing the thing where you talk in Congress, and he was like, guys, we need to be really careful because if we put any more people or any more military stuff on Guam, it's going to tip over and fall into the ocean. This was a real thing he said. Real. This was real.
Oh fuck! Why do you warp into here, you piece of shit? Sorry, continue.
So yeah, that's something he said. That was real.
Oh, shit.
Are you
Hey,
gonna die?
Luke? Okay, that's fine. I'll hit Valug. Valug can transform. Okay, what about languages? Do any of us speak more than just English?
I speak
No.
Spanish.
Okay.
Do you speak fluent Spanish, Cheryl?
Nothing. I speak nothing that would be
well,
relevant.
I wouldn't
because we don't get
say it's like
friend
super fluent, but like
and,
my family is half
understand
Spanish,
the
so like I do
language.
have to speak Spanish.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
We've discussed this before, haven't we? They're like Colombian, right?
You think I fucking remember this shit?
Maybe. But, you know, I thought we had something special, Finn.
I'm sorry, but I only remember the most obscure details about people's lives. If you ask me to remember like someone's name or like their job, I will not remember. I'm sorry. It's not happening.
Yeah, I speak enough French to like introduce myself and read a menu, but I'm assuming we don't want
Okay,
to go to
but we get
France.
hate crimes in any French country.
Mia can go to French McDonald's and that's about it.
Pretty much. Like, I'm assuming right off the bat we're ruling out France and any other French-speaking country. Except for
yes.
like maybe Belgium, I guess. Belgium seems okay.
Belgium's a place that exists.
Belgium.
It's inoffensive.
Yeah.
So we could move to any Spanish-speaking country as long as Cheryl translates for all of us.
What?
Yeah.
That's so much responsibility.
You know, since you have very basic French knowledge, you can probably transfer that Spanish quickly because they are very similar.
Yeah.
A lot of
Wait,
ways.
I
why?
want to pick up a
We know
second
twofer.
language. The second most commonly spoken language in Vancouver is Cantonese, so I'm not sure how useful that would be, assuming like traveling anywhere but China, which I think we're probably banned from at this point.
Mia, I can, no offense, I can assure you China does not give a fuck about your Fire
I'm
Emblem
joking.
stream.
I'm joking.
Are you though?
Yes.
Because honestly, I would think I'm that important.
I would like to think we're that important, but we're definitely not. But it's more fun to pretend we are, you know?
I'm definitely that important. I'm definitely banned in 20 different countries.
We're probably
You know.
banned in like Israel and China, and also Russia, because if you even say the word gay once, you're banned from Russia.
I wish I would get banned from Russia.
Shoutouts to
wish-
Utopia.
I wish I could
getting
have
an
a-
18 plus rating in Russia because it was possible for two same gender me's to pair up.
Man. Wish we could play Metopia.
I wish we could play Utopia.
I wish we could do anything else.
Except this. I'm sick of this too, don't worry.
Then why can't you win?
I'm trying. I'm just not very good at Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn.
Yeah.
Is it even worth seeing if Fiona can kill this guy?
No.
No. She has like 12 strength. Just bench her. God.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to bench her.
Sophie gave you permission.
Well, she's here now, and it's not like we have any other spaces that need plugging.
Tree.
So it would probably have to be somewhere in Europe then.
What about Australia?
That we
Spiders.
no. We'll just die.
What? Just don't live in the outback.
We could live in New Zealand instead. It's like Australia, but less spiders.
New Zealand's a little sussy.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, it's got some dangerous animals, but no. You play the cards.
More importantly, if we live in New Zealand, we are exactly 24 hours ahead of Crouton, which is just funny.
How does that work?
New Zealand is
Time zones.
3 hours
Why
behind.
would you not take him
So
through
Hawaii
on
is
that?
3 hours behind where I am, and New Zealand is 21 hours ahead of where I am. So they're pretty much Hawaii and New Zealand run at the exact same time, 24 hours apart. So let's if it's like 9:30 in New Zealand on the 20th, it'll be 9:30 in Hawaii on the 19th. Does that make any sense? Probably not.
It
No.
makes sense.
Where else is there? It would also probably have to be someone with good internet, knowing all of us.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Once again, recommend the Netherlands.
No,
We
that
could
place
go
is
to, like-
gay.
Yeah, so are all of us.
Best answer
deny
ever.
that. I deny that.
Okay, I'm gonna look up the time in Hawaii. It is currently 7:28 p.m. on the 20th in Hawaii. Time in New Zealand. It's currently 7:28 p.m. on the 21st in New Zealand. No, Hawaii's 3 hours behind Pacific. Crouton's 3 hours behind us, and he's Hawaii. We do have a connection in Hawaii, so we could live in like Luxembourg. That would be funny.
It's all rich white people. I need a place with culture, man.
Well, I guess
My
that rules out
God.
half of Europe.
What do you mean? Oh my God, Cheryl.
We're making a
Well,
very
close
big
enough.
life-altering decision here, you know?
Look, we're having a lot of trouble deciding on a country as it is. Do we need culture? Like, we have our own culture. We're the squad.
We do bring the culture. I think any of the Nordic countries would be sweet, except for the fact that all of us have voted against cold.
Hold on. Oh, you would also like. What are the food places over there? You know.
Yeah. I mean, I'd imagine
What does-
at this point, most places have like a variety to choose from if you live in a big city.
Suppose.
Going to once again put forth the Netherlands.
I'm
No,
fine
too
with the
cold,
Netherlands.
Gwen.
These two
State
are-
your case. State your case.
State your
I
cum.
have yet to meet a Dutch person that isn't a fucking loser. I have met multiple Dutch people in my time.
Yeah. Met as in what?
Also, Dutch people are like fucking tall.
Yeah, hot.
You're
When
into
you
tall?
just want a big booba Dutch woman to step on you.
Yeah, too, huh?
I mean, that would be pretty base.
Cheryl, stop
I'm convinced
You can't-
Cheryl, evidently.
I mean, Don's like big booba Dutch woman.
I've clearly convinced one of you immediately.
I want to
with
throw
that
Denmark
alone.
because it's like the Nordic countries, except it doesn't involve taking a boat to the rest of Europe if we want to travel.
I'd also be down for that.
I need to look at a map of Europe again. I'm sure nothing east of Denmark is worth on the not getting hate crime front, but
pretty much.
map of Europe.
I'm not aware enough of Denmark to know if Denmark's worth it for that matter.
Yeah,
Thing east of Poland is unsafe for all of us.
Yeah, east of
No.
Poland seems pretty
Oh,
much
fuck,
unsalvageable.
Poland.
What
Full
about
Luke dodge.
actually? Well,
Full
Yeah, I
Luke
can't-
don't get doubled. Full Luke don't get doubled. Full
I
Luke
was
don't
gonna
get
suggest
doubled.
Asia,
Please,
but
I
we
beg
don't
you.
know any
Luke?
Asian languages.
Any part of Asia we get hate crime.
Also,
Asia's, except for Taiwan, that Taiwan might be. God damn it.
Did someone die?
I
Luke
want
died.
stupid.
Yeah,
I remember
you're
doing
making
some
me
research
like-
on this. Apparently, like, the most safe Asian countries for LGBT plus people are Israel, which is probably a no for all of us. Taiwan, which
yes.
I would be down, except none of us speak the language. And strangely enough, Nepal.
too cold.
Where?
Nepal.
Alright,
Nepal.
Nepal's like the mountains.
It's the one with Mount
Second
Everest.
one.
Yeah,
Second one, not Nepal.
sorry about that. But
I would be
no.
down for like Taiwan, but none of us speak the language.
If us speak the language, plus it might not even be there in 10 years. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, that's... yeah. Okay, so what the fuck is... past... Austria might not be terrible. Germany, maybe? I've heard Germany is, like, very Catholic, but whatever. Take what you can get. I know I don't even have to ask, but I'm guessing the UK is not happening.
UK
I
is
don't know. We
absolutely
could meet
not
up with
happening.
Drap,
And
but
if we ever
that's-
wanna
Meet up with
go
Drap, but
there,
would
we
you
can
wanna be
fucking take
British?
a ferry.
It's
guess
too
Scotland
cold
wouldn't
and
be
too
terrible.
wet.
We want to meet up with
Too
Drap.
cold
We do
and too
not
wet.
need to live in the fucking UK.
Okay, what other
Alright.
countries exist? I mean,
What other countries exist? There's a lot.
well,
I guess all of Southeast Asia is ruled out for the whole hate crime thing, except for Taiwan.
Mhm.
I don't know how pro LGBT Southeast Asia is.
But I
It's
did do
not.
some research on this when I was in like high school, and
Why?
it's interesting. There's a few countries where there was like a major push, especially the Philippines, but then Duterte got into power and now it's probably not happening. Can you guys hear me still?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, stream's dead. I'm gonna refresh. Alright, can you guys hear me? No.
Welcome back, Mia.
What's it that
Did you enjoy your time exploding on the wall?
Alright, can you guys hear me again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I remember I did some research on Southeast Asia specifically, because most of Asia seems like a write-off. You've got the Middle East and, like, the big patches of nowhere.
Anyone else wanting to go have a squad vacation to, Iraq, Saudi Arabia?
If we go to
yeah,
Saudi
let's
Arabia, we are not
go.
coming out of Saudi Arabia.
Look, it's a
Listen, I didn't think about leaving.
What about Uzbekistan?
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah, Uzbekistan.
Yeah, you want to go?
Would you want to go to fucking Uzbekistan?
I mean, it'd be pretty funny to say, oh yeah, I'm from Uzbekistan.
I actually knew someone who was from Kazakhstan. It's pretty cool.
Something Borat.
Borat's not even from.
I know, that's the joke. I'm aware.
Ingy.
But there's also like a weird swath of Asia where being trans is more acceptable than being gay for some reason. Like usually in the West, it's the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Okay, there's a catch. A lot of like Western Asia, for example, but the catch is that it always requires like full reassignment surgery and such. I know in one of the countries whose name starts with IRA, you can get married if like you can get married to a person of the same gender, but one of you has to change.
Interesting.
So yeah, all of the Middle East is probably out. Okay, South Asia. Okay, where the hell is Southeast Asia on there?
Philippines is out because their main dishes involve mangoes.
No. I have a friend from the Philippines, and no, we're not.
It seems like
We're
such
just
a good
not.
idea, but I don't think any of us would hack it in like the Philippines weather.
And not even the weather, just everything about
Yeah. Also, Duarte just
I'm
seems like a
saying
kind of shitty
Philippines
person.
is a hard no because all of their main dishes involve thing that kills me.
Yeah. Also, probably that.
Yeah, that's a little.
Yeah. No, Singapore is one of the more restrictive ones, alongside like Brunei and Aceh.
Any
fuck is that?
Any Brunei enjoyers?
I actually knew somebody from Brunei. It was very strange. I was working at that summer camp that I mentioned a few times, and one of the kids, like, was born and grew up in Brunei and had just moved to Canada this year, or that year. So, yeah, I know exactly one person from Brunei.
Hurrah.
You know, Aceh is a very, very fundamentalist Muslim portion of Indonesia that has like autonomous power.
Wow.
Okay, Southeast Asia. Taiwan?
We already talked about Taiwan.
We did. Thailand was getting there, but then their governor / prince or whoever the fuck rules them at this point decided nope, not happening. See also the Philippines. Yes, so not a lot. I think the next best option would be like Vietnam, which is not entirely great.
Oh, what about
Probably be down for my own curiosity, but that seems like a terrible idea.
country?
The hard part is none of us speak many languages.
Yeah.
See, that can be learned.
That can be learned. We
That's
can, like,
effort, though.
agree to pick up, I don't know, Viet or something. Or whatever the language is called there. It might not be directly called Viet.
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, that's it. Wow, I'm on fire tonight.
Hmm? Why'd you light yourself on fire, Mia?
Because I'm playing Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn and I really want out.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you playing Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn? I don't
Believe
think
it or not, yes. I know
Wait,
we're
is-
talking
is-
about our escape plans, but yes.
Is the weather in Iceland like, you
Cold.
know?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
No, the general consensus is it's like getting better across the world, but pretty slowly.
Hmm. Man, this Benadryl will be fucking hitting.
Yeah, I guess there's also Japan, but I don't know how to feel about Japan anymore.
Well, it's basically an ethno state.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's about it. Not really into those.
not into ethno states.
And
No.
also, like, if we had to work within Japan's work culture, I don't know if I could do it.
Cheryl, you'll definitely like be.
Cheryl and I would not be cut out for
Can I
Japan's
be
work
like
culture.
what like just a full-time weeb? Fuck it.
We're gonna move there, and Cheryl's gonna start an OnlyFans
Huh?
to pay the rent, rather than work in Japan.
We're gonna find Mia on Am I the Asshole later, being like, my roommate is filming her OnlyFans content in the same apartment as me.
Oh yeah, we don't be sharing some tiny ass apartment, like the 6 of us.
We would basically be living in a hostel at that point.
Because who would all come on this hypothetical plan? At least the 4 of us here, then like Zelfie SB.
There's
Oh, it's Elfie not coming. He's a core member of the squad.
We could definitely bully Zelfie into doing it.
Well, no, he's coming because fuck it.
And he doesn't want to live in a
Yeah.
desert for the rest of his life, probably. Hey, once he gets that teaching degree, he can teach English wherever we go. He'll be set. I guess the other problem is some of us might have like medications or stuff, and we need to figure out how the hell we get those in a foreign country.
Oh, it's time for that part of stream where we read out Am I the Asshole?
No, I'm enjoying this quote unquote hypothetical conversation of where we'd escape from.
I mean, oh yeah, yeah. Well,
It's one of those things where we're definitely joking, but also there's a part of me that's like, hey, maybe this is appealing. Gets out of Canada, gets out of the US.
I've definitely thought about moving abroad because I just hate the weather where I live.
Yeah.
And I need to be warm year round.
I think really I want to go somewhere where the main news sources aren't in English, so I don't have to listen to them as much.
You just don't look at the news.
I'm going to once again push the Netherlands.
I would be down for the
my
Netherlands. I
God.
think everyone's on board except Finn. Finn now.
I don't want to be cold.
Okay,
Like my
okay. But counterpoint, big booba Dutch woman.
I don't think that's gonna sway Finn very much. I have to be honest.
Okay.
I think for me, it's like dead ass that I think anywhere. If I live, because the Netherlands is like uber rainy. So if I lived anywhere where it rained most of the year, I think my seasonal depression would just make me suffer.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, and I actually do live somewhere it rains all the year.
And does it really just kill your vibe?
It always kills my vibe. I literally cannot get shit done in the rain most of the time.
Understandable.
So, I don't know. There's like pros to certain Asian and Southeast Asian countries, but they're definitely not ideal, unfortunately, given the whole both the language barrier and the whole we need to find a place where we are legally allowed to be thing.
That's tough.
Yeah. I guess we're kind of limited to like Western Europe or maybe South America.
Yeah.
Hey Mia, you should stream to Discord.
I should. Oh yeah, while I was doing the research, I learned that North Korea, which we are not going to, doesn't need to be said. North Korea claims that no laws against, as far as I know, at some point they claimed that no laws against LGBT+ had ever existed in the country.
Wow. North Korea is kind of based. The one case of COVID they had, they just killed him.
Yeah.
I had to unfollow a person on Twitter that I was a mutual with because they were unironically retweeting North Korean propaganda, and I'm like, you are too far gone at this point. I'm sorry.
Have they tried not doing that?
Apparently not.
What's even what's a reasoning for doing that?
I don't know. They were just like, they're one of those like full-on red communists who's like, oh yeah, all the communist countries did nothing wrong because blah blah blah.
That's tough.
So they're like an actual North Korean apologist, and it's very was very trippy.
That's kind of funny.
It's very trippy.
Someone should just @Dren and ask for his thoughts on North Korea. I'm very curious as to what he'd say.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Here, I'm gonna go read the Wikipedia page about LGBT rights in North Korea.
What the fuck is... Oh, there's Dran's name.
It's
Why
the most
this?
Dran. It's the most on-brand Dran one you could think of.
Streetcar.
What is this?
Dran just has a way with words.
Big fat fart poopy cum coin.
So officially, unlike certain countries, this is hysterical. What's it? In North Korea, gay people are allowed to serve in the military, but for some reason, this is a known thing. But no, you have to be celibate for 10 years, which I think would rule out any one of you guys.
God, Dran.
Oh, has he already responded?
Responded immediately.
What's his response? Tell me his response.
I'm going to tell you word for word because it's kind of hilarious. Because looks like the Prairie Doughboy became a nationalist shill. That is the response from Dran.
Wow.
And it is hilarious.
That's a pretty good one.
That is a pretty good one.
But no. I mean, there's also New Zealand, but I don't know. I feel like living on an island would just get so monotonous after a while.
Yeah.
I am going to once again float the Netherlands, where you can take a train and be in a completely different country in like an hour.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't even border France. That's another. Does it border France? No, it doesn't border France. Does it border France? No, it doesn't border France.
It borders Belgium.
Okay, it borders Belgium. Okay, yeah.
And I think Germany.
Belgium is mostly fine, so like.
Belgium is fine. We can even stick to the Dutch part of Belgium and not have to learn French.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, there sure aren't a lot of countries in the world we can still cover at this point.
Yeah.
I would say South Africa is a no, because apparently there's a lot of like murder and shit there.
Well, it's also uber racist. More racist than average.
More racist than average. It's still very highly segregated. Yeah, so I'm gonna put a poll in like announcements with no context. Just React 1 for Netherlands, React 2 for Denmark, React 3 for Belgium.
What about React 4 for hot country?
Okay. Do
Any
you have a
hot
specific hot country, like Portugal or something I should throw in?
React for literally any hot country that is not me.
Is there even a 1? What emotes are there? There's no 1. This is so... Why?
There's more emotes?
Is there not a 1 emote?
There is. There's a 1.
Where?
There is a 1.
Where the fuck
I'll
is
let you figure it out because you obviously are not capable of doing it yourself.
It's okay, it's enemy phase. I have time to stir this up. Oh, I don't want people. I want numbers. People, nature, food, activities, travel, objects, symbols. Oh, there is a 1!
Bruh.
Mia, are you good?
Oh, I was typing in the search bar just the number 1 and it wasn't giving it to me. I was very confused. It's
You're different than most.
Okay, give us like a hot country you would want to live in, Finn.
React for South America and or Caribbean.
We should go to Fiji. So we are going to Fiji.
Yeah, and then we can literally be drinking Fiji water.
Alright, I sent it. Now I'm gonna free React. Okay, what is the stance on?
Stance on what? What?
Sorry.
Oh, rest in peace, Riss.
Oh, the fucking Falconite.
Mia, you need to.
I literally can't see where it's coming from.
We're just never progressing.
I am this close to getting Zelfie to parsec the next stream. Okay, what was I looking up? Oceania. Fiji. In 1997, Fiji became the second country in the world after South Africa to explicitly protect against discrimination based on sexual orientation in its constitution.
Wow, base Fiji?
In 2009, the Constitution was abolished.
Oh.
The new constitutions, promulgated in September 2013, bans discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity or expression. However, same-sex marriage remains banned in Fiji, and reports of societal discrimination and bullying are not uncommon.
Wow, sounds pretty pre-2015 America.
Yeah. Hey, they've got conversion therapy banned.
Wow, Mia win the bare minimum.
You know, when the bare minimum.
Dude.
Okay.
Dude.
I don't like this game.
This is literally. Oh.
It's so funny.
Can we come back to this in the year?
No, we're completing it. I don't care. We can't just put it off because then next year we'll go back to it and then it'll take another year.
It's already taken nearly 7 months. Like, we started this in early August.
How do I make it stop?
So done with this game.
Sometimes, no.
It's be dramatic. Every time I come on stream, I'm a little bit closer to ending it all.
I think we all are. It's specifically this game.
And like now Cal's Crystal's over, so like what's her comfort?
Hey, we've got one more stream for Kalos Crystal, and then we're gonna do something else.
Oh right, I forgot we didn't actually.
Why don't we just start Metopia then?
Because we have to get through the other thing first, and then yes, we can probably start Metopia on Mondays. Or we could just do all Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn and try to maybe finish this before we've been playing it for literally a year.
I don't know. Like we could do like Metopia on Mondays, and then when Fire Emblem
finishes, we flip it to like Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah. The only issue is that Fire Emblem doesn't end, so.
No, I'm so sick of this game. Alright, I think we've milked the conversation as much as we can for now. I think it's time for Am I the Asshole?
Oh boy.
Oh.
Let's see. Am I the asshole for giving my mother-in-law's husband a juice ball? We are currently visiting my husband's
Why are you
mom.
British?
I'm so fucking bored right now. I'm just.
Please just do it in an accent we might actually understand.
No. Okay. Sorry, one second. My friend just told me that her other friend is rubbing her temples and won't stop.
How do you... What? What?
They're rubbing her
The
temples.
fuck?
He's trying to, quote, massage my temples, end quote, even though I told him off because it makes me uncomfortable. Can you message him and tell him to stop?
Hi, Tetra. How's it going? Okay, I can hear all the words, but they aren't making sense in my head.
Am I the asshole for giving my mother-in-law's husband a juice box? We are currently visiting my husband's mom, who we haven't seen in 5 years. We decided to do a small trip so she can meet the kids and we could all catch up, and because we felt slightly bad for not going to her wedding. Mother-in-law did warn us ahead of time that her husband, who we've never met, has a very hard time with kids, so we shouldn't take it personally if he needs to remove himself. Well, he doesn't so much remove himself as Soul can compete with the kids. He seems to have a very hard time with sharing mother-in-law's attention. Whenever the kids interact with her, he has to rub his head all over her, clean her, keep putting his mouth on her, etc. Mother-in-law seems to feel bad for him and will rub his head like he is a dog. She took some time off from work to visit us, and he has been complaining that he misses her and that he's lonely. They work together. Mother-in-law apologized to him and rubbed his stupid head again. The kids were being a little loud the other day, and I was trying to get them under control. He was sitting there sulking, and mother-in-law asked why he seemed so sad, and he said he was lonely. Like, I find this really childish and off-putting. Today I was handing out juice boxes to my kids. He was whining to mother-in-law, and I think he couldn't. He was whining to mother-in-law, and I think he thought we couldn't hear him, but he was whining about how being snowed in with the kids and how he hates having to wear pants. Mother-in-law was just petting his head, and because I think she legit thinks he is a dog, I went over and handed him a juice box. He looked at me confused, and I said, well, the adults were having coffee, so I thought the kids might want some juice. The room was really silent, and it was uncomfortable. He asked mother-in-law if he had her blessing to go and dump the juice out in my luggage. She tried to defuse, but later told my husband that I was rude. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, Sev has summed up my thoughts here. Is this guy okay?
No.
How old is he? What the fuck?
I think he's like an adult. Yeah.
Well, he has to be an adult, but like...
Probably like 50, 60, if that's mother-in-law.
Jesus fuck. Somebody has mommy issues.
Yeah, that's...
Like, the more asshole-y thing, I think, is after that, asking the mom for permission to go dump it in her suitcase.
Yeah, no, that's definitely an asshole move.
Just, what the fuck?
No, that's really weird.
I'm just so weirded out by this guy. What the hell?
Yeah, same.
Me too.
Gwen, do you have thoughts on this? Is this something you're into?
What?
Gwen likes treating her men like dogs.
What?
I was getting the
Wait,
impression
what's
more
going
treat him like a literal child.
No, I'm not into that. I'm like decidedly not into that one. Sorry.
Well, what about dogs? Because this guy is somewhere in between.
You know, Gwen does like the doggy style.
Shut up.
Next question, please.
That was pretty bad.
Cheryl, you
Please stop.
Penis.
Is that kick-worthy? That's probably kick-worthy.
Penis, more like anus.
I can already tell this one has deep-seated issues that are too big for Reddit.
I mean,
Am
I
I
feel
the
like any issue on this is either like I made a slight problem and things were awkward, or I have literally ruined my life because of past trauma, and there's no in between.
Yeah, basically. Am I the asshole for not inviting my adoptive parents to my wedding? I, 30, am getting married to my fiance in May. I was adopted when I was a baby and raised by my adoptive parents, who are now in their 50s, and they did their best to raise me and support me through college. We have always had a good relationship, and I obviously love them. When I was 23, I decided to search for my biological parents, and long story short, they were teenagers when they had me. They are still together today, and they have 2 more children. They said they wanted to keep me, but they couldn't raise me, so they decided to put me up for adoption. The thing that really hurt with me was that in my childhood and teenage years, they tried to contact my adoptive parents and have a relationship with me, but my adoptive parents refused. When I confronted my adoptive parents about this, they said that they were afraid that I might prefer my biological parents, so they tried to keep them away. I was hurt and disappointed and decided to go low contact. Over the years, we managed to build a better relationship, but it's not like it was before. For my wedding, I decided to ask my biological father to walk me down the aisle, and he obviously said yes. When my adoptive parents learned it, they were hurt and said that their worst fear had come to reality, and if I insist to put my biological parents before them, then I shouldn't invite them to the wedding. My answer was that they are not invited then. Since then, all my adoptive family are calling me an asshole, so am I the asshole?
I don't think any of us are really qualified to go through this one.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not the asshole. Whoever the fuck adopted you are a bunch of dickwads.
Yeah, I feel like he should be allowed to see his original family if they want
Yeah,
to.
I just don't get why you're like, oh, we didn't do it because we were worried you'd prefer them over us, but like, that's the kind of mindset that's going to make them prefer, you know?
I
don't know.
feel like it's tough because, like, even if they were the asshole, like, I still think that you should. I don't know. I can understand their fear, and I think it's one of those mistakes where I'm like, yeah, that's a really like human thing to do, even if it was wrong. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It was wrong of them to do, but at the
Yeah.
same time,
It
I
was
don't
also
think
wrong of the
like,
parents to give the ultimatum of like, you have to pick one at your wedding.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's
This is
it's
the
tough.
plot of Fire from Fates. You are correct, Kaz. Anyway. No. So like that's the parents gave him that choice. They were like, you have to pick one or the other, blah 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 blah. And he was like, okay, then I pick this one. They're like, how could you do this? Why could you possibly do this to us?
Yeah.
Wait, you're adopted, Sev? I had no clue.
Well, yeah, even I knew that.
No, you fucking didn't.
Yeah, but I thought it would be funny to make you feel bad. Wow,
Yeah.
Mia, even I knew that basic fact. I can't believe you.
Yeah, I don't know. I am not qualified enough to answer this one. Like, it seems like the adopted parents admitting that pretty much tanks their relationship with their kid. So I guess there's that. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. Cheryl, what's your take?
Oh, like if they want to see their kid, I don't know, just let them.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to another one, I guess, because clearly we're not capable of. Yo, sorry, nice front flip.
Hmm.
This is the sound Cheryl's gonna hear in her nightmares after getting killed by an iron golem 5 times in a row.
Oh yeah, you saw that? That was funny.
Dude.
I saw that and I went,
No.
Cheryl, what the fuck?
No, Mia, you should have heard the fucking struggles of me trying to transport these villagers to the fucking market stalls.
Oh, it was probably the most I've ever seen Cheryl cope, and I've seen Cheryl cope a lot.
Better or
It's
worse than the
insane.
pandas?
Okay, it was less with the pandas. A lot of that was just like busy work, but this was Cheryl genuinely putting an effort and trying for about 5 hours and not succeeding.
It's so
Damn.
bad. Because they just fucking
They're like
villagers.
children. They don't listen.
They're fucking stupid.
Really, Seth, really? They say, want to know another fun fact? Their dad was almost Tom Cruise.
What do you mean?
That they are so glad he didn't care enough to actually adopt them and their brother because having Tom Cruise as a dad would actually suck.
Wow, it's
This-
kind of crazy, bro.
Hey, Tom Cruise is evil, but he is rich.
I suppose he's Mr. Scientology.
Okay. Am I the asshole for not inviting one of my dad's siblings to a surprise party? My dad is one of 6 siblings, and I get along with almost all of them with the exception of one. My uncle and I have never seen eye to eye, and my family is okay with his boundary stopping. My family is okay with his boundary stopping. I was not. A little after my parents' divorce, my uncle would talk terribly about my mother. I set the boundary that he does not discuss her around me, and he ignored it time and time again. When I turned 18, I made the choice to never see or speak to him, and I told my family that they could still invite him to events, but I would not attend. They've respected my choice, and I am still close with all of them, my dad included. They don't even see said uncle often. Fast forward to now, and I am 30. My dad's 60th birthday was a week ago, and my sister and I decided to throw him a surprise party. We invited most of his family, including siblings and cousins, along with his friends, all vaxxed and boosted. The one person I did not want to invite was the uncle I do not speak to, and my sister agreed that it would be for the best. The party came, and everyone was having a fun time, and my dad asked if his brother was coming, and I told him that he had not been invited. My dad let it go, but a few days later we were discussing the party, and he said I should have invited his brother. He said it wasn't fair that the entire family, except for one person, was invited, and I reminded him that I do not speak with him, and he replied, quote, "It wasn't about you for once, it was about me," end quote. He's not mad at my sister as he knows it was my idea. Am I the asshole?
Probably? Like, obviously, it doesn't go into very much detail on their history. But from what it sounds like, it's like, oh, you can put it up with it for one night, you know, for your dad. You don't even have to talk to him.
It depends on how egregious his behavior was.
Yeah, like, we don't know the full extent of his behavior.
If it's just like, oh, your mother's a whore, fuck her, I mean, I'd probably be like, okay, just, I'll get over it for one day. But if it's like, if I like, I don't know, I think...
There's stuff here we clearly don't know enough about to make a call.
Need more info.
With the information provided, I would say, yes, you can get over it for one day.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, the entire family seems to respect his decision to not talk to him.
Yeah.
But
like, it's your dad's 60th birthday. That's not about you.
Yeah. Cheryl, what's your thoughts?
Huh?
Exactly. No, I'm kidding. Cheryl, thoughts on shitty brother?
They shouldn't be shitty. Thoughts?
So
I don't know. You're the asshole.
Gwen, what are your thoughts?
If the dude's douche, why invite douches?
True.
So true, Gwen. I think this.
Same.
I'm still not over how fucking weird the husband was in the juice box one, by the way. Like, that guy has clearly been coddled his whole life and now just expects it.
This is the most stupid Am I the Asshole I've seen yet. Cheryl, you gotta listen.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for siding with my mom over my wife about cheese? We have a difficult relationship with my mom. I've had to set a lot of boundaries in regards to how she treats my wife. I did an experiment and decided to not call my mom and to see how long it would take her to reach out. It took her 9 months to text me something and 1.9 years to invite me over. I talked to my wife and she agreed that we hadn't seen my mom in a while and should go. My mom and wife fight over food a lot. My mom at one point got a fraudulent doctor's note. She was sleeping with him, saying, wait,
what? Wait, go back a second.
What?
Did the note say she was sleeping with him?
Wait, I need to get back in the headspace. My mom and my wife fight over food a lot. My mom at one point got a fraudulent doctor's note, in parentheses, she was sleeping with him, saying she medically could not eat my wife's food.
What? How?
This is so bad.
How?
My wife doesn't like my mom's cooking either, and it's a big issue. I do feel my mom is weirdly territorial about cooking. Anyway, my mom gave me mac and cheese, but it was with yellow cheddar, so my wife thought it came from a Kraft's box. My mom explained it was homemade, but her husband hates white cheddar, so she uses yellow. My wife didn't believe her that you could buy yellow cheddar cheese, and they started bickering. I wanted to shut it down, so I said you can. My wife then said that you couldn't find it in nature, so it's gross. Multiple family members started to verbally abuse my wife about how cheese is man-made, and you
What
can't
the
find any
fuck?
cheese in nature. I shut that down right away, but I did tell my wife my mom was right about the cheese and to drop it. I saw her begin to get emotional and took her hand under the table. When we got home, I told her that I'm going back to no contact for a while at least, because my mom's husband told the tow truck driver that he didn't know who owned my car, and he tried to get it towed. And when I called him out, he said he, quote, didn't owe me words, end quote. My wife blew up that I was selfish for going no contact for my own reasons and for humiliating her. She said she thought about it and realized that we were right about the cheese, but that I shouldn't have called it out because we are a united front. I apologized, and I feel like crap, but at the same time, I'm conflicted because it was just a fact that she was objectively wrong about. What the fuck was it?
Okay, so first off, these people, the mom's family at least is obviously Southern.
They're obviously fucking insane.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
They're a bit kooky.
I just can't get over the fact that the mom was sleeping with a doctor's note, so she got a doctor's note. saying
Sleeping
she
with a
couldn't eat
doctor's
her
note?
wife's food. That was, I think, the most bizarre Am I the Asshole I've read in a fucking while.
I'm still trying to process that. What the fuck?
Yeah, that
Literally no part of this. Like,
Also,
led
the
up
fact
to-
that dad tried to get his car towed,
Mhm.
that's petty as fuck. That's funny, though. That
it's
is funny.
but it's petty as fuck. Like, oh
I would
my-
definitely do that sort of shit, though, 100%.
Yeah. Like, that's honestly a more valid reason for going no contact than the fucking cheese.
Also, just the idea, though, that she said yellow cheese is gross because you can't find it in nature.
But, like,
What the fuck
cheese
does it
is
even mean?
entirely man-made. Can't decide if this is weirder than... They're both fucking weird. Like... Yeah, no, no cheese is natural. Because you don't just, like... Like, could you imagine if you were walking through a forest and you just saw, like, a cheese tree or something?
cheese.
That shit, no, it was funny as fuck. I loved that. That was
Yeah,
great.
I have no decision here. I'm too confused to decide. Gwen,
Am
what
I
are
the-
your thoughts? Do you have thoughts? I know what your thoughts are going to be, but do you have them? Gwen is dead.
Hi, what?
Gwen, what were your thoughts on the Am I the Asshole?
I'm gonna be honest. I fucking toned the fuck out partway
You-
through.
You did
Penis.
hear about the mom sleeping with the doctor.
Oh yeah. That's all I heard.
Like, I just want to know how that was phrased. Like, whatever the fuck, medically declare that you cannot eat the cooking of this one specific woman.
Yes.
You know, I've got no stake in this one. I just think
Alright.
it's weird as fuck.
Nah, it's a little fun. It's a little fun.
It's a bit insane in the membrane.
Someone involved there is a fucking psychopath, and that's all I know.
I think it's the dad for being like, I'm gonna get my son's truck towed because his wife is having an argument with my wife, who is cheating on me over cheese.
Yes. She's
Yep.
cheating over him with the cheese. Am I the asshole for eating all the vegan options and leaving none for my family?
What?
Let me explain. I'm vegan and my family is not. I fucking hate when these people can't write. There are no issues with that. I even cook sometimes for them because I'm the only one who can cook my old grandma's recipes for special occasions. I started to notice that since my family doesn't really understand why I'm vegan, they started to eat without me. That's also not a big deal because since we were kids, I don't even remember having my family at one table at the same time, besides holidays and birthdays. The thing that bothered me is that they specifically started to hang out without me when there is no special occasion. They might not even invite me to cookouts where they will have barbecue. Usually at these small barbecue gatherings, there has always been salads and potatoes, so obviously I can join them if they keep the same dishes. But recently there were no options for me at all. It was weird, but I accepted it. I also have to mention that other than these small gatherings, our relationship is no different than before. Not so long ago, I accidentally came in when they were all ready to eat, so they invited me. I sat down, but there were no options for me, and I went back to the kitchen and brought something out to eat just to be with them. When the desserts were out on the table, the only thing that I could eat was fruits. I basically ate them all, which there weren't many. My dad didn't notice, but my sister got upset that I ate all the fruits. She said that it's not fair since that she also wanted some. I told her that she ate cake and chocolate candies and other things that I couldn't, but she insisted that she wanted at least one banana and one orange and that it's not fair she doesn't get to eat any fruit just
the
because
fuck
I don't eat the other
cares?
things due to my veganism. Yeah. Basically, yeah, TLDR.
TLDR, who the fuck gives a shit? I think the family's more of an asshole for setting up entire gatherings without this one person.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't, like, that's not, just because you have dietary restrictions doesn't mean other people can't eat the things that you are sort of restricted to eat.
Like,
Exactly. This just kind
it's
of
a bit
Which they
tactless, but at
seem
the
to
same
be fully
time,
aware of. And
like, Jesus fuck, rest of the family. Like, today we will have gatherings specifically without this one person, just because they are vegan.
Yes, I agree. I think we should start disallowing Nia from stream because she's vegetarian.
I can't
So
be the only
true.
vegetarian in this server.
Is anyone else vegetarian?
I don't
Well, I
think
know
so.
the three of you aren't, but
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I eat lots of ass.
Yeah, I think Dran eats like everything, including cock. And
I was explaining to a friend today that Dran is that one guy who starts every sentence with "I'm not gay," but
Wait, well, how did Drain come up in your daily conversations?
because that guy mentioned that one of his straight friends constantly goes, "I'm not gay, but you're really pretty" to him, and he's like, "How do I take this?"
Have you just decided to fuck him? Like, I don't know. Just why are you?
No, apparently this guy who had a girlfriend got drunk and was like, "I'm not gay, but you're the prettiest guy I've ever met."
Well, is he a pretty guy?
He's pretty alright.
Mm. But he is Canadian. That is
If you want my tip for the guy who's getting complimented, tell the person giving the compliments to bend over, and I'm sure it'll lead to a fun night.
Oh my god, I cannot even begin to imagine the person on the receiving end of the compliment saying anything like that. He's a pretty awkward person.
Oh,
Does he play Smash?
He says he did, but like he's never gone to anything, so I don't know.
How'd you meet him?
We go like relatively far back actually. We knew each other in middle school.
Oh, okay. No. How'd you find him again?
Complete chance.
Were you
Literally,
like,
I was out playing
in, like,
fucking
concert or
Pokemon Go
whatever?
one day and I bumped into him.
Oh, wait, really? That's really funny.
Yeah, coincidentally, he was also playing Pokemon Go. So
Wow, you guys have something in common.
we do.
oh my god, what a love story.
I'm sure someone's gotten married because of Pokemon Go.
I'm sure. But yeah.
they've also found dead bodies because of it.
Yeah. Let's go, Gatry. Anyway, what? No, I think the family is more of an asshole. The person's just like somewhat tactless there, but also like the sister doesn't need to make such a big fucking deal about it.
It's well, like, just like don't eat all the fruit. I don't know.
Don't eat all the fruit, sister. Don't throw a temper tantrum over not getting a fucking banana. You can literally go into the kitchen and get a banana.
I'm gonna go over right then and there and fight them. All right. Am I the asshole for thinking that my girlfriend owes me an apology after she snapped at me? My girlfriend was telling me about how disappointed she was that she's not getting a tax refund this year. This is exactly how the conversation went. All right, I'm going to voice act this.
Oh boy.
It'll be okay, babe. We'll adjust, okay? Adjust fucking how, Ray? There's no adjusting. I'm always having to fucking hustle. And now this? Fuck. She said this in a very aggressive tone. I walked away without saying anything because I don't like confrontation, and I'm not going to yell and scream at someone just because they're doing it to me. I tried to give her time to cool off, and I told her, it was pretty messed up the way you talked to me before. She laughed and asked if I was serious, and when I told her I was, she said I should have known that the frustration wasn't directed towards me. I told her that's still no excuse to take it out on me, at which point she fake apologized and then took it back. I walked away. At no point did I raise my voice, yell, curse, call her names, or anything aggressive. Am I the asshole?
No.
No.
No. No.
I don't know. I don't really think the boyfriend was very sympathetic. Which, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I also definitely understand just shutting down in situations like that.
Yeah. I think it's like, on one hand, I think it's kind of like she wasn't yelling at him. I think it was kind of clear that
She was yelling at him. She was not yelling about him.
Yeah, it was like at like whatever situation they're going through. But I don't know. Sometimes I understand the frustration at sometimes when people will like kind of like, I don't want to say it's like fake, like sort of like be like, oh, it'll be okay. Because like I get that like sometimes that can be frustrating if you're going through it a little bit, but at the same time, I think you should be apologetic if someone's like, hey, that hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, Redditors, communication.
Communication. Literally, just learn to talk with each other.
Like, I think it would be no big deal if she was like, oh yeah, like I wasn't, like, I don't know, like just don't have it stuck up your ass. Just be like, hey, if I hurt your feelings, it's whatever.
Yeah. Like, it's really not hard to be like, oh, that hurt your feelings? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Finn and Cheryl target Zelfie 5 turns in a row in free-for-alls, and Zelfie gets mad, they should maybe go, oh, that hurt your feelings? I'm sorry.
No.
That would 100% just irritate him more, so you guys should do it.
No, can't get your fifis hurt in gaming.
You should apologize and then target him another turn in a row just to make him even angrier.
Gwen, oh my god, Gwen, you would enjoy this. Zelfie kept targeting me over and over, and I got down to my last one in free for all. So I was like, everyone, please stop targeting me. I'm down to my last mon.
Everyone targeted you.
Well, no,
everyone targeted you.
And then they stopped targeting. Oh yeah, everyone targeted me, and then they stopped, and then I still won at the end because they stopped targeting me.
I'm so mad. I got up to like a +4, like double shell smashed Blastoise with Psychic to rate of, and then I still lost. And I was so upset.
Muddy water moment.
Sounds like a skill issue, Mia.
I missed Finn several turns in a row, and it was tragic.
Oh yeah, Mia missed me like 3 times in a row. It was great. And then Cheryl had like Zydoggy and it got obliterated.
Oh yeah.
That mon just never works. I'm so sad.
That's not.
Hey,
yeah,
it's banned from both gens of shit mods it's in.
Why?
It was our last ban of Gen 7 after we got rid of all the other broken dragons. Also,
was it because of like Tiros?
Yeah, I don't believe it had Tiros when we... Did Zydog always get Tiros?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. The meta changed to where it just became like the most broken thing once Drampa got banned.
Oh, can't you use like... I guess if you had Mola, Zydog would be balanced.
Yeah, we did have Mola in Gen 7, and then people started running sub-coil Mola, or sub-coil Zydog with enough SPDF to eat what's it? Scald?
Scald?
Yeah.
Why not just run Ice Cream?
Very much
that because, like, it's a fucking mola.
Mhm.
Did you consider just running Ice Beam?
Yeah, we did. Or at least I did.
And it
Cheryl,
was
did
still
you ever run
broken?
Ice Beam Mola?
Yeah, that was a thing for like Coil Zydog.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, was Zygarde complete? Was Power Construct legal?
No,
No.
Power Construct was immediately banned for.
So how is
obvious
it?
reasons.
How is it broken then? If you had sub coil, just break the sub.
With what? You remember this is Shitmons, right? And our average strong attacker is like.
Just run Ice Beam. Ice Beam it.
You literally
No.
sound like someone on like the OU suspect threads, like, oh yeah, I've never had a problem with Nag and Adele because I can click Psychic on it.
It's one of the fastest mons in the tier, so like offense
Yeah.
just kind of got.
Like it's the
Just
fastest
use-
mon
just-
in the tier. It shat
just
on
use
offense
Comfy, bro.
completely. We
Just
can't
use
use
Comfy,
Comfy.
bro.
We banned Comfy.
Oh, that's a personal problem.
It's not even bad. Well, it's like not great. It's like full fab, but like you can do stuff with Z moves.
Mm-hmm. Like if Mola ever dies for some reason, Zydog just sweeps fat too.
Just
And then
run.
now in Gen 8 when we literally don't have Mola.
Just run Shuka God with HP Ice.
So
I
true,
think one
Fran.
of the
So
funniest
true.
texts we ever ran for Zydog was Shuka Lunatone. You know, despite Lunatone being a levitating mon.
T-Arrows moment?
1,000 Arrows
It's
is
more likely than
1,000
you
Arrows
think.
is horseshit.
It's such a great move.
Yeah.
Don't be a hater.
You know, our Shitmons had a problem with dragon types.
Have you considered getting more fairies?
That's literally all up to fucking game speed.
We don't
to
make that
shit
decision.
mons.
Is Comfy the only fairy shitmon?
There's
Mawile.
Comfey, Mawile, which obviously just dies to 1k arrows. Klefki,
Klefki.
which dies to 1k arrows. Dedenne, which dies to 1k arrows.
Personal problem.
Yeah. Also, we had to ban Comfey last gen because it actually 6-0'd stall.
Well, that's not Stall's fault. Or that's not Comfy's fault. That's Stall's fault.
It's 6-0'd every team, but also stall.
Has Stall just tried using grass types?
What grass types?
The ones that are in shitmons.
Finn, you were not around for Vinfei T-Spikes era.
Yeah.
What was
I
that?
sure love running fucking Maractus stall.
What was Vinfei?
Sub-seed protect.
Why is it called Vin?
I don't know. Teachable
Because
decided it.
Vincun.
It's like Vincun, but... No, our pool of usable grasses is Maractus, Tropius, Carnivine.
Alright. Am I the asshole? Cashier acts rude over praising my daughter. So I'm in a 7-Eleven, and I have my daughter with me because it's a snow... Okay, literally no one cares. My daughter and I decide to get some drinks, and my daughter has to use the restroom and be right in the store. My daughter walks past some lemons in a basket and accidentally knocks them all over the floor. My daughter picks them up and puts them in the basket bag. And while she does this, I comment to her, thanks, honey, that was very kind of you. Kind of you. The cashier starts saying to me that she knocked them over. She should have picked them up herself. And okay, well, no crap, duh, I said. And she did. That's why I thanked her. Most people let their kids make messes and leave it. The cashier literally just starts being a jerk to me, arguing over me, praising my child for doing something good. It makes an all-out scene. I get so frustrated with her rude behavior that I told my daughter, who is now out of the bathroom, let's go. While being so mad at the woman, I had drinks I was gonna purchase and food. I threw them on the counter and said, clean your own shit, and walked out. I know I should not have left the stuff there. It was counterproductive to the original issue, but man, I was mad. Am I the asshole for praising my daughter for doing the right thing?
Cashier's the asshole. That's my take.
OP is a liar. I've worked retail before. I know how this works.
Yeah. What do you think actually
No
happened?
cashier at 7-Eleven gives a single shit.
That is true.
That You know, if we're taking it at face value, this cashier definitely. Oh shit, Dark Mage.
At face value, sure, whatever. But face value here is a guaranteed lie. So, yeah, no.
I don't know. Maybe Kara just felt like getting behind the counter today.
No.
Karen is a slur, Mia. You should watch your language.
Oh shit, Karen.
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 What is going on?
I think it's the sequels from Finding Nemo. They've come to stream.
They've gone
Thanks for your backup on that one.
Karen.
All I hear right now is a bunch of slurs.
Karen.
Well, Cheryl, I expected better from you.
Karen.
I'm gonna report you guys to Twitch for saying a word that's very similar to the sea slur.
How long is it until Twitch actually bans Karen? They banned the B word.
What was the B word?
It's the thing that happens when you can't see out of your eyes.
Karen.
You'll hear soon.
Karen.
Like Karen from Mean Girls?
Karen from fucking SpongeBob.
Like Karen. Like Karen from wherever the fuck shitty retail store she hangs out in these days.
All right.
All of them at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Who in this server do you think would be most likely to turn into a Karen when they got older?
Definitely Gator.
Would Dran be a Karen?
What about Honor?
Dran would not be a Karen because he would assume that would mean turning white, and therefore he would not do it.
So true.
Sorry, Dran. Cheryl, would you be a Karen? Your name is the closest to Karen out of all of us.
I don't really care enough to be a Karen.
Wait. The cross between Cheryl and Karen is Sharon, like Pokemon.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Wow.
And do you know what Pokemon Sharon uses in Pokemon Black and White, depending on the starter you choose? Simipour.
Oh my god. It's Cheryl.
It's all coming together.
Cheryl fucking Simipour.
It's been a good run, chat, but I don't think I'll be coming back. I just don't feel welcome.
Yo, Flamebug44 is rating with a party of 7. Thank you, Firefly. Hope your stream went well.
Thoughts on Simipour Raiders?
Cheryl, I know you gotta pay alimony, but like
she's still dodging paying alimony. She promised to do it so we wouldn't lose that run. Then we did lose the run to something else. Sounds like somebody just got roasted. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, no, we've only died how many times on this chapter this stream? 4?
Once, 3, 4.
I don't know. You stopped streaming to Discord after like the second attempt.
Oh fuck! You guys, this is you guys could have told me that.
Well,
No,
yeah,
none of us
To be
did.
fair, considering you've been like making fun of Reddit the entire time.
Yeah.
No.
We
I
can,
haven't
Flamebug
been in-
says, I don't know who Cheryl is, but haha, get wrecked.
All I get is hate.
How many people were here? What?
Oh yeah, we were owning Cheryl about the whole Simi4 thing, and then a raid showed up.
All I get is hate.
you get love from
Maybe
Simi4.
you should support your son better. Cheryl, how is he going to pay for college? You don't even give him any money.
He's a fucking pantor.
What about
do you?
you?
No. Why would I send a pantor to school? He would just get super depressed because it's a pantor. Fucking pantor.
Alright, Cheryl, you've been thrown a bone. Firefly says, just kidding. I'm sure this Cheryl person is cool.
No,
Thank you.
no, she isn't. She hasn't paid child support to her son in years.
They think I like a fucking semi.
Okay, oh, there's the sage.
Oh, so now just because you're having, regret after you stuff your dick in some random semi pour, now you suddenly don't want to have to support it anymore.
I'm sorry. I'd say I'm sorry for all the raiders, but this is what we're usually like, so.
I did not have sexual relations with that semi before. I said it again and again.
This is fucking great.
It's a long breading.
Hello.
Hello, raiders. Katie, don't condone dodging child support payments for Panfor.
This is a pro Pampor account.
Every time I find a Panfor when I'm playing Pokemon Go, I just think to myself, oh hey, it's Cheryl's son. Or daughter. Oh fuck, Titania.
Yo,
will be fine.
Titania
It's
kind of low.
She'll be fine. It's literally Titania, I hope.
The
Oh, they've all left by now, probably.
pictures taken 5 seconds before disaster.
Oh god. This is
Yeah,
no, this is my first playthrough. So, first attempt I got nuked by a Falconite from off screen coming in and just hitting Raphael. Oh! No, crit us!
Danger.
No, don't crit us. Don't crit us. Don't crit us. Don't double. Please don't. Oh, Boyd, why'd you have to get
And
crit?
that's why you bonus experience.
Okay, there's a physic guy back there. That's fine. Nobody
Can
hit
someone-
Boyd. Nobody hit Boyd.
Can
No
someone-
one hit Titania. Thank God. Okay. Whew.
At the beginning of stream where Mia said, "This chapter should be perfect for me. It fits my playstyle."
You would think that just standing here and doing fuck all would help.
I just want to remind you that you are a failure.
At this game, yeah,
Yeah.
I have no defense for my playability in this game. None.
Oh, they healed up Boyd for you.
I healed up Boyd for myself. Thank you very much.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no, this chapter, any fog chapter blind is a pain in the ass.
Mia has committed war crimes against me and my family for what I've had to endure this game.
For the keeping you hostage to watch Radiant Dawn played very badly for 7 months.
I'm gonna bring this playthrough up to my therapist.
I would not blame you at this
As
point.
you should. As you should.
I would straight up not blame you at this point.
Is Sev here? Can I request a edit of one of those mesothelioma ads that's like, if you or a family member has dealt with complications from, and then you edit in Angel Seraphi's playthrough of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, you may be able to be compensated for it with.
You may be eligible for financial compensation.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
one. No, this has been a tragic playthrough on so many levels. I honestly have no defense for how poorly I've played. Or the fact that it's taken 7 months. More importantly, the fact that it's taken
Game
7
long as
months. Should I
This game
see a
long as
doctor?
fuck, yo.
Should you see a doctor if you've been diagnosed with watching this? Probably. What are some symptoms?
I
Dean?
mean,
What
I
are some
have
symptoms?
twice in the past couple weeks for various reasons, so.
Yeah. Symptoms might be just dying over and over and having to reset chapters. Playing the same game for 7 months in a row. That's a... God. Okay, who the fuck is down here? Okay, No, I will not stop turtling.
Is Kaz roasting you in chat?
Kaz is always roasting me in chat.
As you deserve.
As you deserve.
One day I'm gonna queue up a game that I actually know how to play very well. Just to make myself feel better.
Please, I'd love you to see it.
Yeah, maybe you can complete it on time.
No, this is by far the worst I've done on like any sort of Fire Emblem gameplay.
Yeah, it's pretty. No.
For what it's worth, you've played most games I get into for more than 7 months. Yeah, that's good. Just we're not really into. It's hard. I think part one was good.
At least the 999 hours you have in Pokemon Platinum have like led to you doing something, you know.
God, what's it? I think part one was fine. I think part two was great. I think part three just really shat the bed.
And part 4 is a grind mission.
Then part four is just there. At this point, I'm just so exhausted from part three that I do not care what part four has to offer, as long as it's better. As long as it's more palatable than the blood contract.
Sure,
Played
let's go with
Celeste,
that.
Hollow Knight, and Slay the Spire for well over 7 months each. As a kid, I definitely could just replay the same games for like years. Like, I have 700 hours in Pokemon Y, which is my longest.
I thought you had over 900 in Platinum.
I have over 900 in Ruby just because I accidentally left the thing on charging for several weeks, so it maxed out the hour count available in Ruby. I have 650 in Pearl.
I can't imagine playing 700 hours of Pokemon Y.
I can, it was fun. I only stopped because I'm literally out of space in both my, in my entire PC thing. I have no more box space left.
What were you doing the entire time?
I did a whole lot of, I played the main game, of course. I did a lot of Wi-Fi battles with friends. I did breeding, I did EV training, I looked for shinies, I dicked around with clothes, I completed a Vivian Dex.
Wait, you got all of them? I thought you were still missing a few.
Ah! Why is this chapter like this? Please miss. Please don't double. Please don't double. Please miss. Please miss. Please.
All right, goodbye, everyone.
Good. Stream.
Why? Where the fuck
You know,
did that fucking Falconite come from?
Wait! I can speak. Head boy. So this is what fate had in store for me. The Great Shepherd. Oh, but I feel so cold. Oh, head boy.
Just
I'm
let roll
sorry.
die.
I still had a lot to learn.
Okay, who's streaming that we can raid? T-Bird, we can go give our people to T-Bird.
But you know, next time, chat, maybe we'll have a special gimmick. It'll be Parsec with takes his Elfie.
What is Parsec?
TLDR, Selfie plays game on my computer. Anyway. Oh my fucking god! Where the fuck did the Falconite come from? There wasn't even like a movement on
Bottom
screen.
left.
So,
Bottom left somewhere.
I'm so fucking mad. I'm so glad we're doing Callous Crystal on Tuesday. Good night, everybody. We'll be back on Tuesday with a different game than this.
Are you still considering doing 4 days?
I think we
No.
might have to if we want to finish this in our own lifetime. It would probably be like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
Okay. Or you could do Monday. You could do Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Yeah, one of those two. Anyway, good night, everybody. Go join T-Bird stream. Enjoy.